You know, I try my best to try and understand this thing about Fijians, and I know people might think, oh, you're so obsessed about it, man. Why are you so obsessed about it? This whole idea of trying to understand why a lot of black people seem to have this problem. Is it that they have a problem with being black? Or is it the problem that I find that a lot of Fijians and a lot of Africans, whatever you may say it, have a problem with looking Melanesian or African? I mean, even if you took that out, I mean, this woman didn't even say they were black. I mean, you can subscribe to a video I did. I just do it because I'm interested in a lot of the videos that she does about uh, Asia and Oceania because she's traveling and she's talking to all these people. So yeah, go subscribe to the channel because I told her if I can edit the videos, and I don't really care about the video. All I just want to do, when you go look into these video sections, just look at the comment section. Okay, I sometimes put my comment section in. I just try to be stupid and silly. I don't really say anything negative. I try to be funny, but you know, some people might find my what I type quite offending. But I'm not saying it out of malice. You know, but when you go look at it and read it, and you see, um, if you see the comment section, it's you'll really find how much they do not want to be seen as African or black. And you'll find that a lot of these Africans and Fijians will start fighting and bickering over it. If you just read like over here, they're proud Melanesians. And if you say that Fijians are originally African, they will, you know, get upset about it. And I don't know why they always say that they are closely related to Southeast Asians. Look at me. Here I am, I'm Samoan, and I have no desire to be connected to Southeast Asia or Melanesia. And if the only reason why I say Native Americans is because I'm still trying to find that race which has very similar features to Polynesians. And the only race I can really think about that can come really similar to the features of Polynesians are Native Indians. That's it. That's the only race I can think of at this moment in time. But you'll actually find that a lot of them get really, really upset about it. Like, they do not like this idea of being connected to Africa. So, if you compare that to to this one here, to this video here, what's the name of the video? Fijian Mickey dance. And if you look at it, this is very typical of a lot of Fijian TikTok videos, whatever you watch. I have no idea why they seem to like to show like mixed. Like, do you really think this is Fiji? Like, do you really think that if you go Fiji, this is how the people are gonna look like? Like, you're gonna walk down the streets of Fiji, they're gonna all look like this. No, they ain't. Okay? And just look at the comment section, right? And compare. Like, someone on here exposes it, saying none of them were actually Fijian. Most of them were from Laos or Tonga, Samoa. And it made her quite upset that non-Fijians were doing their culture dance. And look at the response. Look at how they respond. He is so peed off. And this response, even him, right, saying no, he is Fijian, half Samoan, and half Tongan. Even over here, right? I won't play the video, but look at that. As a Fijian, it's poly. We turn everything to a dance. They have no problem with being called Polynesian for some reason. You know, they have no problem with being called it. I'm just pointing these out, right? Because I'm starting to come to my conclusion about not just Fijians, not just Papua New Guineans, but Africans and African Americans. That there is this deep self-hatred of identifying themselves with other Melanesians and other Africans. I'll tell you the honest truth. As a Samoan, if people compared me or my race to Maldives, Tahitians, Tongans, I got no problem with it. I wouldn't even complain one bit. I can see similar features within those Polynesian races and myself. And if you ask me, where else can I see those features? And if I was really honest with myself, I would say, yeah, you could see a blend of Melanesian and Asiatic features together. You could say that, yeah, there are Samoans who kind of look Filipino or Philippines. So they could fit in there. You know, maybe there'll be a bigger version of them, but I feel like maybe that is because of the Chinese ancestry. I'm not too sure. And I don't think that there is any other races out there who look Polynesian except for Polynesians. There is none. Like Aborigines, how many races out there that look similar to Aboriginal people? Zero. There is none. So this whole idea of Samoans and Tongans originating from another race, why? How come we can't embrace the ideology that maybe there was another race that still exists today, which was just like the Chinese, just like Europeans, just like Africans, had a unique look, a unique feature which you can only say belongs to that race. And I say that because how many group like go look around the world and tell me a race that's got wavy black hair who has those certain features which you look, yes, like Dwayne the Rock Johnson's, the Usos, whatever you may call it, who are very big, very tall. And the whole race is like brown. They're not like burnt toast. They don't look like, people in Fiji. They're not black. They don't have black skin. They're all brown. They're all brown. And the only way they can become black or white is because they intermix with other races. There is none. And in fact, if you look at Polynesian eyes, they don't look like Asian eyes. They're just almond, like my eyes. So there you go. That's just my 10-minute rant of how Fijians really feel about people of Africa. Yeah, that's it.